Yo, here we are. Today,
Happy birthday.
we are here. It took me a second. I had a fat shit lined up. I ate a big old burrito from Chipotle last night. I'm going to cue this music down. Here we are. Been trying to use a bit more music. We're here with Jackson. I need to get off my knees. But how are you doing,
Happy
buddy?
birthday.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Just another day, though. Just another day. All right. But it is going to be a shorter episode today because I do have reservations at a nice little restaurant in Kansas City. And I'm going to buy myself Eddie V's.
What kind of food?
It's like it's a steakhouse, seafood steakhouse. I'll show you it.
Cool. You going to go surf and turf or steak?
I think my girlfriend's going to do some surf and I'll take some bites from her, but I am going to get a steak because this place has like the cheapest steaks like $50 here. And I think like the steaks price go from 50 to 200. I don't know. I'll show you the menu in a sec here. Let me pull it up. I've never eaten here. My girlfriend recommended it. I know it's a chain, but Eddie V's is an American seafood and steak restaurant chain, and I'm pretty sure Eddie V's like a famous person. But here, like this is like the dinner menu. I'll show you. Like it's nice. Like we're going there to have like nice drinks, and like we're gonna smoke a blunt on the way down while we drive there.
What kind of cut of meat do you like the most?
I'm a big porterhouse or T-bone. I like a bone in.
Porterhouse is good, dude.
Porterhouse is always good. Yeah. You know, I don't get filet mignons when I go because they're too small for the price.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna eat a filet mignon, I'm just gonna cook it at home and buy filet mignons at the store.
It's a funny way to say that word, yeah.
But
mignon,
filet mignon. Well, what's the right
filet
way?
mignon. Fuck, now I'm messing up. Filet mignon. Oh my goodness.
Filet mignon.
Filet mignon.
It's filet mignon. It's filet mignon. It's filet mignon. It's filet mignon. What's up, Jalen Johnson? It's filet mignon. You're a fucking lying bitch if you don't believe it. I was about to type something and it was almost here. Let me show you the menu. Okay, let's go over to steak. So seafood right here. Like my girlfriend, she'll either get like scallops or she probably won't get branzino. She does not like branzino. But
I don't know what that is.
You've never had branzino? Yeah. One time when I was a sous chef, my sister was a waitress and I found a branzino that was like a month old in the back of the fucking walk-in fridge. And I opened the back of her shirt and dumped a like month-old fish.
Oh my goodness.
It's like this. You serve it with the skin on. And you eat the eyes. I don't think you have an idea. Like I actually worked at like a nice restaurant where like I learned how to cook shit like this.
Wow.
And like you stuff it and shit with like
you don't cook more then.
Because I cooked for 2 years, like 50 hours a week, you know, for people. Why am I gonna cook for someone else? Okay, yeah. So here, like this is all the cheapest cut is a filet mignon. And then, it's filet mignon. How do you say it?
Filet mignon? Filet mignon.
It's a filet mignon. Filet mignon.
Can I get a ribeye porterhouse filet mignon?
A filet mignon.
Yeah.
Okay, hey. TP. Is it filet? Thomas Perry, he seems like he's cultured. He's Canadian from Nova Scotia. Is it filet? Whatever the fuck he's saying, or is it filet mignon? It's filet mignon. It's filet mignon. It's French, you jackass.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. So what I'll probably do? Ooh, this kind of looks good.
Surf and turf.
Yeah, right here. I won't do this actually because it's a filet mignon with a South African lobster tail. So I might do the prime bone-in ribeye.
Nice.
I might do that, or I might do.
Oh, a tomahawk.
It's 160. I'm not dropping 160.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm not trying.
Only turned 23 once.
This kind of looks good, but I don't like mushrooms. Oh my god, should I get the Snakes River Farms Gold Grade Wagyu strip?
I don't know what that is, but yeah.
That looks kind of gas. I wasn't trying to buy it.
Confirm pickup details. I'm gonna just get this takeout.
$160 tomahawk steak takeout.
Friday night, a little cold out.
Yeah. You're just like ignorantly rich if you're just doing carry out. If you're just hanging out with a friend, he's like, "You want carry out? Sure, Eddie V's." Just want some steaks to go, bro.
Well, only one day Because that sounds kind of fun, actually. Like, well,
It
I want to
sounds-
like be there, like, but maybe you got like a long day at work. You got some edits to finish up.
some edits to finish up. But was
If
that
you're gonna
cool
make it to Miami, I'm going to Miami tomorrow. Hopefully,
to do what? Jerk people off?
just do a bunch of cocaine.
I'm gonna fucking look like my name was Tony Montana. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's go.
Salisbury. I like a
Salisbury.
Salisbury steak.
Let's start off with some Grayson Allen news, and today we'll be talking about Grayson Allen potentially being traded and the Phoenix Suns. At the same time, we heard about the Grayson Allen news. The Suns allegedly are open to re-engaging in Jay Crowder talks. So right now, what are your thoughts right here? And we talked about this. Grayson Allen and Serge Ibaka would be the enough salary match for Jay Crowder. And the cool thing about this deal is that it gives a wing player for the Suns, who now need another wing guy because Johnson went down. Grayson Allen's been a consistent three-point shooter for his career. I know he might be struggling a little bit here, and he's a plus. He's at least an average defender in the NBA, sometimes a plus defender. I think he would fit in well for them, and he's on a multi-year deal that isn't too expensive, so it wouldn't be a one-year rental. Would you trade Jay Crowder for? And then, I mean, it doesn't have to be Serge Ibaka. It could be George Hill, but I think George Hill's playing too good. But maybe it's George Hill and Grayson Allen, or Serge Ibaka and Grayson Allen for Jay Crowder. What are your thoughts? Would you take that deal? I think if I'm the Suns, I would do it. And now it comes down, do you think you're giving up too much as the Milwaukee Bucks is what?
Oh, I don't think so.
I think it's a good deal, right? I had a couple Milwaukee Bucks fans who were saying I wouldn't give up Serge, but then I had a bunch of Bucks fans say, "Shut the fuck up! Like Serge sucks. We have like Bobby Portis and Brooke Lopez and Sandro on a two-way. Like Grayson Allen, like it's a good deal. Jay Crowder fits the roster. Jay Crowder's the PJ Tucker replacement, and then it works out for the Suns because Grayson Allen isn't a rental. You get him for 1.5 years. I think he's making like $7 million a year. And then if you either get George Hill, you get another backup guard, or if you get Serge Ibaka, you get another backup big man.
Yeah.
But I've also said I'm surprised that the Suns haven't tried playing Dario Saric at small forward since our play Dario Saric like Jeff Green in a Jeff Green role where he's a small forward, power forward. Because Dario Saric, I mean, he played 13 minutes and 21 minutes, 21 against the Trailblazers, 13 against the Timberwolves. And, he wasn't bad. Like against the Trailblazers, he had 9 points and 9 rebounds in 21 minutes. And I know his three-point shot hasn't yet started to fall this season, but for his career, he's a 35.7% three-point shooter with his in a 3-year span between the Timberwolves, the Suns, and right there, he was about a 36% three-point shooter. So I feel like he's a guy that they maybe should, it's also crazy to think about that. Did you know this is Dario Saric's 4th season with the Suns and his 7th season in the NBA?
Yeah, that checks out.
Dude, people forget Dario Saric was hyped up. Like people don't realize. Yeah, people don't realize Dario Saric was almost as hyped up as Luka Doncic. People thought Dario Saric was going to be what Luka was, like coming in. Not as great, but like the kind of hype was him. People were like, he was the 12th overall pick. People legitimately thought Dario Saric was going to be this all-around, really good, like he won MVPs overseas, and he was phenomenal. He was like averaging like 12 points. I think his last season he was averaging like 12 points, 50, 40, 90, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, like steal block a game, and like just 20 minutes a night. Like
you were really big on him all the way up, or I guess you still are. This year I was about to join your boat, thinking he was going to have some type of nice impact on.
Yeah, I'll admit, like I thought he was gonna he was gonna come back and be a 6-man candidate like he was last time he was healthy. I've always been big on him, but I'm saying that he was now I've I know his floor is a lot low, like his ceiling's a lot lower, but he still was a guy that coming in. So I don't know. Maybe they could do a deal where if I look at this roster right now, the Milwaukee Bucks. So the Milwaukee
I would
Bucks,
definitely do Serge because, as Jalen kind of says here, I mean, you got Portis, Lopez, you even have Giannis, but you also are getting Jay.
Yeah, I agree. Well, I was gonna say this. What if I do Jay Crowder and Dario Saric for Grayson Allen? I just want to make sure these salaries match up right here before I say this. So I want to see how much Saric and Jay Crowder put together would be. So if I do this right here, Saric makes 9.2, Jay Crowder makes 10.1. So that right there brings you to 19.3. So and Grayson makes 8.5. So, no, this deal couldn't go through unless they wanted a package. Like they could do a deal where it's like Pat Connaughton, George Hill, and Grayson Allen for Jay Crowder and Dario Saric. I wouldn't do that, but that's a deal that they could do. That's not a bad deal at all. But I would.
Yeah.
The
I
reason
don't really want to get rid of George Hill.
Yeah, but the thing is the reason you do that is I know George Hill's been playing well, but Serge Ibaka isn't really playing. Grayson Allen, he's been okay. And you get yourself Dario Saric, who can play small forward, power forward, and small ball five. You get yourself Jay Crowder, who can play small forward, power forward, and even small ball five. And it frees up cap space because all three of those the Dario Saric and Jay are both expiring contracts, while Grayson Allen has another year of 8.5, and Serge and George Hill are both expiring. I think the best deal, yes, is Grayson Allen, Serge Ibaka for Jay Crowder straight up. Right?
Yeah, I mean, Phoenix is kind of in a pickle. They're not.
Well, it kind of screws up. It creates them having way too many centers. That's why I'm thinking it has to be George Hill or
too many centers.
Or Wes Matthews and
because
Grayson Allen. Yeah, because they have Biz, Dario, Jock Landale. Jock Landale's their backup center right now. Their primary backup center is Jock Landale behind DeAndre Ayton. So they already have three centers in Ayton, Landale, and Biombo. And then you got small ball five, Dario Saric.
Yeah.
So I think
Phoenix isn't really in an advantage.
I think Wes Matthews and Grayson Allen. I know Wes Matthews is the locker room guy, so it can't be. And they won't send Thomas.
I would just tell Phoenix, sorry, bro. Like,
actually, I take that back. They would trade Thomas if they could get Giannis's approval. If they'd be like, "Hey, we can get Jay Crowder," but to make this deal work,
I think this is way too far. I don't think they're like this is a lot. Yeah, I don't think think about that.
Why is Lowry good, Nick?
He's a former Bull.
Shut the fuck up.
The Bulls molded him.
He's just going and playing in the EuroLeague this past summer instilled the confidence. And when he was with the Finnish basketball team, and not EuroLeague, in Eurobasket this past offseason, being the primary scorer and primary guy for the Finnish basketball team, reinstalled the confidence in his game that he's lacked since when he first came into the NBA. And made him believe in himself. And I think being traded to Utah allowed him to reinvent himself in a new situation where he's still young. And instead of being used as a big, he's being utilized as a wing, a guy who's being told to have more opportunities with the ball in his hand and to make decisions instead of being a guy who's just a catch and shoot. He's now having a higher usage rate and not only just being reliant on others creating for him, but really creating for himself and others. And Jordan Clarkson and him and Colin Sexton, Mike Conley, they all have great chemistry with one another. You got anything to say that? Okay.
I mean, it's just like it's basically like the Bulls now, but without Levine. I guess Levine's Clarkson.
I just also noticed, God damn it, Jasmine.
Lowry's always been good, but yeah, I think he's never hit. I mean, Cleveland was cool. You know, you got to keep in mind his last year in Chicago, he got benched. They benched him.
You just sitting here silently?
No.
Okay, fag. I almost said okay, fag, but let's talk. But let's talk about this. I got a little picture for us. Shout out Jersey Swap. He does such a great job.
Who's that?
You don't use Jersey Swap, so whenever someone gets traded, have you ever noticed I'll usually have a picture of them wearing a Jersey Swap?
No, is this a website?
No, he's like a Instagram, Twitter account. He does jersey swaps and he posts them. So whenever something popular happens, this is how I get like pictures with guys who just
dude, I'm
recently
doing
got
this right now.
Yeah, jersey swap. He's great. JX swap. So either way, listen to this. So the Brooklyn Nets might be blowing it up soon.
Oh, whoa.
Mid-season, allegedly.
Oh, he's part of Sideline Sources. Sorry.
What sideline sources?
Oh, I did not know Sideline Sources. I don't know Jersey Swap, but I'm shocked you don't know. Sideline Sources is like 1 million followed Instagram. I guess you don't use Instagram. I guess they're probably mainly Instagram.
Also, I might be going to Asia.
Oh, cool.
For like basketball related content. I'm talking about some guy who does the vlog to cover Dwight Howard's debut in Taiwan or Thailand, wherever it is.
You're like Dev in the Lab. You should make it into a documentary. The Dwight Howard documentary. Throw that shit on HBO, get the rights. Yeah. That'd be sweet. Like mid-school?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know. This guy's being very vague. It was just some guy found my YouTube channel who really likes it, and it's very complicated. He's Asian and he doesn't speak the best of English, but it's. He asked me if I have my passport and if I'd be willing to go. So I'm either being Cuban trafficked or
you're about to die or have a really cool experience.
Yeah, or I'm about to see Dwight Howard, debut for the Lingon Leopards or whatever, Daigon Leopards. So let's real quickly talk. I do have reservations. Let's talk about this Lakers team. So Kyrie's isn't an anti-Semitic, and LeBron's not interested in wasting this season. Okay, we've all heard about that. They're not wasting the season. So what does that mean? What does that mean? A story from Chris Haynes on LeBron James and the Lakers suggests he wants the front office to make a major trade to upgrade their roster, not waste the current season. James also publicly supported Kyrie, which led many around the NBA and even within the Lakers organization to interpret that as a signal he has interest in bringing his former teammate to the team. With the story coming out yesterday, there's pressure coming from somewhere. There's pressure coming from somewhere, said Zach Lowe on his podcast. And with LeBron's comments about Kyrie, look, I don't know why LeBron said what he said about Kyrie yesterday, but about how it's time to bring him back in the league. Maybe he just said it because he believes there's nothing else to it. I can tell you around the league, and even in the Lakers, some corners of it, those comments were read as LeBron opening the door to, at least opening the door to, hey, if y'all are all comfortable with it and all the blowback it would be, and the Nets are willing just to get out of the business now of Kyrie so we can get him for much cheaper, not both picks, maybe one pick. I don't even know how to construct a Kyrie Irving trade for $9 million different reasons. Maybe Kyrie never meets those conditions and they'll waive him. It was right around the league as LeBron indicating, if you guys want to consider it, I'm not going to stand in your way, Zach Lowe said. Zach Lowe later added that Kyrie Irving has a negative trade value and most of the league won't even touch him to begin with. Send him a second-round pick in Russell Westbrook or just Russell Westbrook, Kyrie swap.
Yeah, this might be Kyrie Irving might be the savior to LeBron James's season here because I don't know how on planet Earth a 27-5-5 with over a steal and a half a night, over a block a game, all-star, NBA champion Kyrie Irving. I don't know how his value though it'll never be this low. And I mean, my thoughts. The Brooklyn Nets is the last season that this exists, so you might as well start that rebuild early. And KD's gonna request a trade, obviously when Russ gets traded there. So Russ and Ben Simmons should be interesting. I think they actually might be really good together. Yeah, dude. I mean, Kyrie. Well, why wouldn't he want Kyrie Irving? I mean,
yeah, literally. Why wouldn't he want? Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So, yeah. Unfortunately, KD doesn't want to play with. I don't think it's that he wouldn't want to play with Russ. I think it's more so that he knows that the Brooklyn Nets time is over because he's only in Brooklyn for Kyrie. So he'd request a trade. Probably go to. I don't know. I don't think Toronto would get him, but maybe Toronto. Kyrie Irving would save the Lakers.
Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Does Kevin Durant hate Russell Westbrook?
No, it was the other way around.
Russell Westbrook hates Kevin Durant?
I don't think it's hate. It's just that's what the beef was.
So
I think that's squash.
Because there's no beef between James Harden and Kevin Durant and James Harden and Russell Westbrook, but it seems like there's beef between. Wait, so do you think Kevin Durant would be fine? Because straight up, like if you could convince Kevin Durant, but the problem is you can't trade for Russell Westbrook because you have Ben Simmons.
Well, no, I get logically that might make sense, but I think Ben Simmons and Russell Westbrook would be perfect for each other.
No, they could work. They could work logically. The trade, like yes, like you could still make the trade Kyrie swap, no picks for Russell Westbrook. I mean, Russell has a better trade value right now than Kyrie, arguably.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, he's about to be the sixth man. And he's about to make an all-star, but
I don't. Kyrie's only making 30 something. So if they do this trade, they'd also have to attach like Seth Curry in it.
Fuck it. Let's get this shit done, dude. Let's do this right now. I think Kyrie Irving's tenure with the Brooklyn Nets is done because Joe Tsai's like.
They said they had a good conversation.
I don't think Joe Tsai has any idea what he's doing. To just be honest with you,
Kyrie's making 36. Russell's making 47, so they would have to send like.
You mean Royce O'Neal?
Yeah, they could. They could do Royce O'Neal, but like I think the deal would have to be like
Patty Mills and Yuta Watanabe, and I'll throw in Wendy Gabriel, and you guys can start your rebuild. I'll even give you a first-round pick if you give me Kyrie, Royce, and Patty Mills. I'll give you a first-round pick. If that's what you want. Kyrie should have never left to Boston. I think he knows that. Like he's admitted that regret before. He wanted to be the face of a team. So I can't believe that. I told you the Brooklyn Nets season is over. It's just completely over. They're not winning the championship. They didn't go with Ime Udoka. So unless Kyrie Irving does all the gay ass stuff that he has to do to get reinstated back into the Brooklyn Nets, which I think that's done. I think it's done. I think Joe Tsai is too PC. I think he's too much of a pussy to really.
I don't know if Joe Tsai is PC because he helped fund concentration camps for Muslims in China.
He's such a hypocrite. He should have been fired or not fired. I guess he should have.
Nobody in the NBA media, like if I go into the NBA media, will never be able to diss China on the show again. You know that, right?
It's just all stupid. It's all politics, and
Joe
Tsai has no idea what he's doing, and neither did Sean Martin. And neither did Steve Nash.
Like, I know you don't want to be we talked about this last night when we were talking about, I still think you should look into a certificate program at the very least. So like you can learn visual storytelling.
I hate all these guys I like that. But all these Zach Lowe, I'm listening to the no dunks.
I know, but like,
geeks,
but if we can start doing what through the wire, like if we can start, if we can get like media passes, like how the through the wire is that like maybe next offseason we can go to the draft combine and be able to set up
Yeah, I can't lie to you. I don't really know through the wire. I think that's Kenny Beecham's pod, but
that is. But you know what I mean. But they were at the NBA G League and they were at Summer League.
Yeah,
with like media passes.
Yeah,
but no, I'm actually legitimate. Like you should look into like one of the schools near you for a certificate program. So they just teach you 6-week crash course, teach you everything you know. So once you walk out of there, you're just making like full-fledged content, knowing how to do everything.
Rather outsource it or have somebody teach me.
Yeah, but the class probably will only cost you like $200-$300, and like you have like a professional who's in the industry.
Yeah.
All right. But I mean, look, I think right now, Jalen, thank you for telling us that the deal was Kevin hated how Russell Westbrook always handled the ball all the time, and he didn't like how he didn't play within the offense. So I don't know if that'll work. But hey, why don't if we hit up the Miami Heat? We send Kyle Lowry to the Nets, Ben Simmons to the Heat, and how would this deal work? No, fuck me. I don't know. We need 4 teams, so it has to be. Let me do it. Let me do a big trade. Let me do a big trade in my head. Kyrie to the Lakers. Russell Westbrook to the Heat. Kyle Lowry.
That already doesn't interest me as a Laker guy. That doesn't interest me. Well, Russ is an all-star. He's 6th man of the year. He's leading 6th man of the year, and he's an all-star. I don't want old man, 37-year-old big butt Kyle Lowry.
Stop it.
She agrees with me.
She probably
She's
does.
like, zero idiot. Give Russ his props.
Oh, my girlfriend.
LeBron's old, man. He needs both these Brooklyn Nets are over. I'll say it right here, right now, for whoever's watching. The Brooklyn Nets are done.
The Brooklyn Nets are done.
They're done. KD's gonna have nothing to do with Kyrie.
You know who's an all-star?
Ooh,
Kyle Kuzma.
And Javon Carter. Over under on Javon Carter 36 tonight.
What the fuck up about Javon Carter?
Over under.
Kyle Kuzma so far this season's averaging 18.8 points, 47% from the field, 35 from 3. So almost 8 rebounds, 2.5 assists, about a block a game. Literally improving his stats from last year, showing that like he was being utilized wrong in Los Angeles the last 2 years when LeBron came. He was relegated to like a third option, but he's more than that. This kid looks like he could be an all-star. I'm really enjoying Kyle Kuzma right now. I think he's playing some of his best basketball of his career. And I think also I love the career projections. Have you seen this?
No. Do you see their new jerseys from last night?
They have his category as a scrub.
What?
Yeah, okay. So check this out. You want to see? This is a kind of cool page.
They called him a scrub.
So category scrub. And right now he is 0. So they say he's got 4 more years. So he's a similar player to Alex English. He's a similar player to Jay Vincent, Ken Norman. So if we look at these stats, the weighted average of the past 3 seasons, his true shooting is 54%, 71%. So his usage rate is good. His free throw is bad. He's an average true shooter. His stats, he's above average at rebounding. Steals are bad. His defense is average, according here. But
why is he a scrub, though?
In the sense that how good he'll be, he won't like improve. Like he's peaked, is what this is suggesting. I don't believe it. I think he's 27. So I think the stats we're seeing right now is peak Kuzma. This guy, 18, 20 points per game. Like,
didn't he do better last year, though?
No, he's doing better this year.
Really?
Yeah, like.
Oh, yeah. So last year was, I guess, his breakout year from post-Laker.
Yeah, and he was a better passer. Last year he was dishing out like 4 assists a night, and he was grabbing like 9 boards.
I got him. I had him in fantasy last year. I got him again this year, so I'm very glad I did.
Yeah. Also, I'm starting to sell stock in Denny Avdia being.
I'll buy him.
It's not even that. Like I think I'll rebuy my stocks. I think the Wizards is the wrong organization for him.
Yeah.
I think we're not using him right, and he seems like the type of guy that as soon as he goes to a new team, like I could see him going to like the Spurs or like, or another team that like a coach or like the Raptors, and then he just jumps into being a 20 points per game scorer, and because the coach actually teaches him how to properly shoot and play.
Toronto is perfect.
Don't you agree, Kenji? Doesn't he scream like the type of guy that like people think's a bust, and then as soon as he gets into like a good situation,
like Kyle Kuzma.
Well, Kyle Kuzma was like 8 dropping.
I guess he already. Yeah, he was 19 that 1 year.
Yeah, so like Kuzma's different. I'm trying to think of another guy that maybe like Terry Rozier. Like Terry Rozier was always good, but he was like 8 points, 10 points per game scorer in Boston, and then he goes to. Not even Kyle Kuzma, like when LeBron was there, and then as soon as he leaves, he's like became a like Terry Rozier. He averaged 2 points his first season, 6 points his second season, 11 points his third season, 9 points his fourth season, and then his first season with the Hornets 4 years ago, 18 points.
Dude, Rozier's been in Charlotte for 4 years
since 2019. Yeah, this is his 4th season.
Goodness,
isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's got to get out of there.
they're paying him.
They are paying him.
I also think, did they give him an extension?
Yeah, but I mean, you know, sometimes it's used as trade fodder, but I'm worried about these Wizards, man. They don't look
Great.
There's nothing really. It doesn't seem like there's really anything there.
The offense is better than the defense.
Seems like they're holding on to the ledge. Just like, I don't know. I love Kuz. I love Beal. I love KP. But I mean, 6-6 isn't bad. They're just, they don't look. 6-6. You know what? That really isn't that bad for them.
Yeah, no, it's not terrible, but yeah.
But the way they've looked, I guess I'd be very content with being 500.
Terry Rozier in 4 seasons with Boston made $8.7 million. 4 years with the Hornets, he's made $76.9.
That works for him, I'm sure.
Real quickly, I want to talk about the best defense in the league before I go.
Pirtle?
Okay, we'll do that.
Who's the best defense in the league?
I don't know.
Oh, well.
We'll find it out in the second half of this game.
Oh, okay.
We actually know this Milwaukee. We talked about them yesterday. And Milwaukee's tied with Utah.
Oh, wow. Utah got up there. Let's go.
Wait, never mind.
Oh, yeah. Utah's like top 10.
Yeah, Utah is 10.
Yeah. I know.
All right, we got
3, I think.
Here we go.
They're 5. It's Karl Anthony Towns. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Thank God. He's a forward. Oh, he's younger than 42.
Oh, I know who this is.
Miles Turner. Oh, that's...
I know. It's Kevin Durant, dude.
KD doesn't have that hair. It's not Kevin Durant. Dude.
Oh.
Kevin Durant's been bald since he got into the league. How's that not Markieff Morris? That's a forward. It's a forward. On the Brooklyn Nets. Forward on the Brooklyn Nets. It's not Yuta Watanabe.
Probably Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons. That's Ben Simmons. Damn. We can't really count that. Oh.
I knew it wasn't Ben Simmons. It was a fucking curveball.
What? That's not a...
Because you know who it is?
Patty Mills. Oh, TJ McConnell?
Oh, my God.
You suck at this game. He's 29. Markieff Morris. I think that's Kyrie Irving. It's not Kyrie Irving. Don't use the last guess on Kyrie. It's a forward.
Hey, who's number 0 on the team?
He's number 0?
Yeah.
That has to be Claxton, but let's think about it, all right? We're
29.
not getting one wrong on your birthday.
Is it Seth Curry?
No, it's a forward.
Who's 29?
Seth Curry is not 6'7".
6. He's lower than 6'7", so he's 6'6".
I don't think Seth Curry's 6'6".
Who on the team?
Oh, no, Blake's on the Celtics.
I'm about to list this off. Okay, ready? Kyrie Irving, Cam Thomas, TJ Warren, Deron Sharp, Kessler Edwards, Yuta Watanabe, Nick Claxton, Kevin Durant, Markieff Morris.
They have to be 29 too.
Edmund Summer.
29-year-old forward.
Edmund Summer, Aldonis Williams.
Who's that? Might be him, whoever the fuck that is.
You're so stupid that you didn't get this, you fucking moron.
Oh, kidding me. Dude, how do we just talked about, I just said give me Royce O'Neal and I'll give you the first round pick. Wow, that is stupid.
All right.
Hell no, Swaggy.
I gotta go to reservations, boys. I gotta go
I'll
celebrate
see
my
you there.
birthday.
Yeah, birthday, sir.
What do you mean pay for tags?
There's that website that
That a lot of
Switchblade
YouTubers,
or
the
Ninja
YouTubers
Blade or-
use.
yeah.
Does that shit even work?
I thought it worked for a little bit. Now I don't think it does. Rapid tags is perfect for me. So
Right? Yeah,
you still use that, right?
That's what I've used for the last 3 years.
Yeah.
All right, but you guys know what time it is. Let's cue that music, and we're gonna.
Oh, well, Pearl again. Cool.
No. Am I playing the right one?
You should get blackout drunk tonight.
I don't know if I'll get blacked out drunk, but I'll drink some bottle. I'll drink booze. I'll drink for you. I'll pour one out for you.
Boozing and then smoking.
Thanks, Jalen. Turned 23 today. It's not a big day, but
It's a big day. It's your birthday.
I'm gonna go have a nice steak.
What's your sign?
I'm a Scorpio.
Oh,
So is my girlfriend.
Well, that's crazy.
Yeah. My parents had me as a result of either sex on my dad's birthday, which is February 19th, or Valentine's Day. 5 days apart. So I'm a result of either or. Also, my sister's born 2 days before me. Not actually 2 days, but like she's born 11/09/1997. I'm born November 9th, and I'm November 11th. I share the birthday with like Willie Partner, Leonardo DiCaprio. Yeah, Thomas, you missed it. I got it. It was Royce O'Neal.
Don't watch it. Yeah, that was really bad. That was really stupid. So,
all right, we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, have a good one. Have a good birthday. Have a good. Oh, he's gone. All right, see you guys.
They can still hear you.